This is News 8 Now at noon.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for watching News 8 Now at noon. I'm Alexandra Carter. The U.S. military says a search and rescue operation is underway at this hour after a military aircraft crashed off the coast of Japan. 6 people were reportedly on board the aircraft when it crashed. 1 body has been recovered so far, according to the Japan Coast Guard. There has been no word about the status of the other 5 reported crew members on board the tilt-rotor aircraft. The incident comes months after 3 U.S. Marines were killed and several others injured in an Osprey crash in Australia. U.S. and international diplomats are pushing to extend the ceasefire in Gaza to encourage Hamas to free more hostages in return for the release of Palestinian prisoners from Israeli jails. Militants are expected to release 10 more captives today, including at least 1 American hostage. Ian Lee reports.
One by one, they emerge from Hamas captivity in Gaza, from the very old to the very young. This girl carries her pet dog amid taunts from the crowd. As more captives come out, so do their tales of terror.
They are not looking good.
Sharon Caldron is the aunt of 16-year-old Sahar and 12-year-old Erez, seen here being kidnapped by militants. They were held underground for more than 50 days before being freed.
And you can see it on their face that they didn't see sunlight.
The aunt of another young hostage told French TV Hamas forced her 12-year-old nephew to watch videos of the October 7th massacre and threatened him and other children with weapons each time they cried. Around 160 hostages are thought to remain in captivity in Gaza, including 9 Americans. The ceasefire may have brought an uneasy calm to the territory, but it hasn't eased the pain for the Palestinians. This newlywed says, "We're tired. Ever since we were born, we've been enduring war and destruction." But Israel says the war will resume once Hamas stops releasing hostages. Ian Lee, CBS News, London.
The U.S. has mobilized $100 million in humanitarian assistance to help Palestinian civilians affected by the conflict.
Well, skies are looking mostly sunny here this afternoon, and those trends will continue as the day goes on today. We could see some clouds, though, later, but as of right now, you can see crystal clear skies on that satellite loop going around with temperatures currently into the 30s and 40s. We got 39 in La Crosse, 41, though, in Winona, 38 the temperature in Eau Claire. In Sparta, you're very close to freezing at 33. Viroqua was at 36, Prairie du Chien 38, and Boscobel currently at 40. You can see that view there from City Cam 8 in downtown La Crosse, even the birds flying high there with clear skies, not a cloud in sight there. But as we mentioned, though, we will be looking at some possible cloudy skies arriving later into the day, probably around that after 5 o'clock hour or so. But a much mild and sunnier day, though. Light west to southwest winds at 5 to 10 miles an hour with temperatures into the 40s here over the next few hours before dropping into the 30s by around 5 o'clock today. I would check on your full weather forecast coming up in a few minutes. Alexandra?
All right, Derek, we'll see you later. Thank you. Today is the 3rd and final day of services honoring the life and legacy of former First Lady Rosalynn Carter. Multiple federal and local law enforcement agencies are expected to line the funeral procession as Mrs. Carter's casket makes its final journey through her hometown, where family and friends will attend a private funeral. A private burial will take place later this afternoon at the Carter's family residence. Yesterday, a tribute service was held in Atlanta. Former President Jimmy Carter made a rare public appearance there, seen in a wheelchair. The Carters marked their 77th wedding anniversary back in July. Their children say the former president was by his wife's side in her final moments. A cyber attack on a healthcare chain is affecting hospitals and patients from New Mexico to New Jersey. More than a dozen emergency rooms were effectively shut down in recent days, though they are now reopening. In a statement Monday, Ardent Health Services said it first became aware of a ransomware attack on November 23rd, and its technology team, quote, proactively took its network offline. Ardent Hospitals rescheduled non-emergent and elective procedures and transferred some emergency room patients to other hospitals. An ER doctor says cyber attacks on hospitals severely limit what doctors can do to treat their patients.
Life-threatening, time-sensitive medical conditions like stroke, trauma, heart attacks, All of these minutes truly matter. And when these systems are down, we can't do our job effectively.
Ardent has not announced a timeline for when this issue could be resolved, but with 30 hospitals and more than 200 healthcare sites across 6 states, the attack is likely to cause a ripple effect, impacting nearby hospitals. So far, at least 299 hospitals have fallen victim to ransomware attacks this year alone. A growing movement is hoping to preserve quiet places in nature where you hear true silence with no human sound at all. Sounds amazing, doesn't it? But these places are slowly disappearing from the planet. The nonprofit Quiet Parks International is traveling to wilderness areas, trails, and parks around the world, trying to find and preserve places that are still free of noise pollution. But passing the requirements to be deemed a certified quiet place is more difficult than it may sound.
These wilderness areas need to have a dependable noise-free interval of 15 minutes or more. The majority of places in our country and, Canada as well, don't pass that just 15-minute requirement. Without the push to recognize quiet places, we're going to lose a natural resource that we, up until recently, weren't really even trying to protect.
I know my house won't pass that. Quiet Parks International estimates 90% of children won't experience natural quiet during their lifetime. The nonprofit's website, quietparks.org, has a database of all the places they've found that do pass the quiet test. Still to come on News 8 now at noon, plummeting prices at the pump. Gas costs are tanking nationwide, giving drivers some much-needed relief after months of sky-high prices. We'll tell you how much you could save later in the newscast.
The Black Friday event is the last sale of the year at PM Sleep Center. Save up to $400 on select Sealy adjustable mattress sets. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
Here at the Wine Sitters Brew House, we're your one-stop destination for all things wine and beer making. We have everything you need to create your masterpiece in beer making and wine and cider making. Wine Sitters has everything for the process, start to finish. We also have books, gifts, and our own line of wines for you or the vintner in your life. Wine Sitters also hosts social events, and our Make Me Wine classes are back in session, where you can enjoy a glass and make your own batch with the experts, complete with bottling and labeling. Whether you're looking to start your brewing journey or a seasoned vintner, come visit the Wine Sitters online or in-store today.
Hi, my name is Damian Clark. If you have both Medicare and Medicaid, I have some really encouraging news that you'll definitely want to hear. Depending on the plans available in your area, you may be eligible to get extra benefits with the Humana Medicare Advantage Dual Eligible Special Needs Plan. All these plans include a Healthy Options allowance, a monthly allowance to help pay for eligible groceries, utilities, rent, and over-the-counter items. The Healthy Options allowance is loaded onto a prepaid card each month, and whatever you don't spend carries over from each month. Other benefits on these plans include free rides to and from your medical appointments, and our large networks of doctors, hospitals, and pharmacies. So call the number on your screen now and ask about a Humana Medicare Advantage Dual Eligible Special Needs Plan. Humana, a more human way to healthcare.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. With so many mesothelioma lawyers on television, how do you choose the right firm for you and your family? Our goal is to get you as much as you deserve. $30 billion was set aside for mesothelioma victims like you. If you've been diagnosed with mesothelioma, we'll come to you within 24 hours so our team can get to work right away. Call us now. There's only one Morgan & Morgan.
Call 1-800-602-5800.
During the Black Friday sales event at PM Sleep Center, you'll save up to $800 on select Stearns & Foster adjustable mattress sets. Your next mattress is at PM Sleep Center, giving La Crosse a good night's sleep for over 35 years.
Welcome back. Some good news for drivers this afternoon, and don't we need it? Relief at the gas pump continues across the nation following the busy Thanksgiving holiday travel crunch. Yesterday, the average price of a gallon of regular unleaded gas was just under $3.25, according to AAA. That's 25 cents less than a month ago. If you're eating lunch right now, you may want to take a break for this next story. A Connecticut woman is suing fast casual salad chain Chopped, claiming she ate a salad that was contaminated with a piece of the manager's finger. According to the lawsuit, the manager of a New York State location accidentally severed a piece of her finger while chopping arugula. Court documents allege the manager went to the hospital while the contaminated arugula was still served. The store was fined $900 by the county health department for the incident. Now, Munchkins can show their love for rapper Ice Spice via an iconic household plant. The company behind Chia Pets, remember those? They're releasing a new product in the likeness of the Grammy nominee. With its green foliage mimicking the shape of her signature curly red mane, the Chia Pet is available at chia.com. A reminder to be extra mindful of your deliveries tomorrow. It's National Package Protection Day. That day is always celebrated the Wednesday after Thanksgiving, following the Black Friday and Cyber Monday shopping sprees. More than 1.5 million parcels are lost or stolen in the U.S. every day, and that number tends to increase during the holiday season. Several states have laws against porch piracy, but most of these crimes go unreported. To celebrate National Package Protection Day, raise awareness about lost or stolen packages and stay alert during these high delivery times. That does it for your afternoon consumer news. As we head to break, here's a live look at the New York Stock Exchange. Stay with us. More news is next.
It's time for the Chris Kindle Market on Water Street in downtown Sparta. Visit Sparta's traditional European winter market for local artisan wares, baked goods, glue vine, handmade ornaments, and more. Go to bikesparta.com for a complete list of events or visit us on Facebook.
It's Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Black Friday Extended event going on now. Join us for more unbeatable Black Friday-like deals store-wide while supplies last. Like over 65% off these velvet animal throws, just $7.99. Over 55% off this vacuum sealer starter kit, $49.99. Women's Alfred Dunner Fashion Collections half price. And get a free $15 gift card when you spend $75 on Purina Pro Plan pet food. Don't miss your last chance to save with extended Black Friday-like deals at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
You're thinking about new windows and doors. I've been thinking about new windows and doors for over 40 years. You're thinking about the best window at the best price. I'm thinking about the best window at the best price for you. The best quality, installed by professional installers at a fair price. If you're planning new windows and doors, you owe it to yourself to contact the Board Store Home Improvements for a prompt free estimate. You'll be glad you did. Contact us today.
It's time for the Chris Kindle Market on Water Street in downtown Sparta. Shop artisan vendors, food and spirits in over 27 huts. Enjoy hot chocolate, cider, or find the beer housel in Creekside. For more information, go to bikesparta.com or visit us on Facebook.
Yep, it's that time of year. But whether it's this or this, you can trust the First Warn Weather Team to help you plan your day right. First Warn Weather. When you expect more, turn to News 8.
In a new study, oncologists at Washington University in St. Louis found low-dose radiation may help people with heart issues. In tests with mice, researchers discovered the therapy appears to improve heart function in various forms of cardiac failure. They say more research is needed to understand radiation's effects on the human heart. A brisk walk at about 2.5 miles per hour can significantly lower the risk of type 2 diabetes. That's according to new data published in the British Journal of Sports Medicine, which shows walking even faster has greater benefits. Walking speed is already linked to better respiratory fitness and muscle strength. A 20-year study in Australia, meanwhile, finds no evidence that cannabis use reduces long-term opioid dependence. Doctors say opioid use disorders are complex and are unlikely to be resolved by a single treatment. Life expectancy numbers across the U.S. started to bounce back in 2022, but it's still not back to pre-pandemic levels. According to CDC data, last year a 1.1-year increase brought overall life expectancy at birth to 77.5 years. That's less than half of the 2.4 years of life lost during the first 2 years of the COVID-19 pandemic. The decrease of deaths from COVID was a major factor in increasing life expectancy last year, along with fewer deaths from heart disease, unintentional injuries, cancer, and homicide. But overall, life expectancy is still lower than it's been in nearly 2 decades. That does it for your medical news this afternoon. Here is a look at CityCam 8. Derek joins us next with our forecast.
Hi, it's Elvis Duran. Thanks for listening. I think what makes our show unique is perspective. Many different voices, many different points of view.
If you're going to say don't ask me, we're going to ask you. If you want to.
Wow. We are just a family sitting around the table in the morning. Very dynamic individuals, though.
Yeah! Hi, it's Elvis Duran from the Mix Morning Show. Wake up with us every morning on Mix 96.
Gather the family and join in on Perkins holiday festivities. Here, everyone can go into feast mode. Enjoy our new hand-cut prime rib dinner. Savor our juicy oven-roasted butterball turkey. Then top it all off with the perfect slice of pie. Enjoy time with family and all of your holiday favorites at Perkins. Take home a festive dessert from our holiday bake shop today.
You're tuned in to Better Halves. Mike, what are you looking for?
Skip, I'm not getting older. I'm getting better. I still got big plans for my life and my Medicare.
I know exactly what you want from Medicare. Same as all the other guys. Me!
Hey, Mike, I'm Sheila from Security, and I'm just like you. In fact, I'm from your neighborhood, and I've got a Medicare plan that treats you like you.
Did it just get better in here?
My frequent heartburn had me taking antacid after antacid all day long. But with Prilosec OTC, just 1 pill a day blocks heartburn for a full 24 hours. For one-and-done heartburn relief, Prilosec OTC, 1 pill a day, 24 hours, 0 heartburn.
Honey.
Honey.
NyQuil Severe Honey, powerful cold and flu relief with a dreamy honey taste. NyQuil Honey, the nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching, fever, honeylicious, best sleep with a cold medicine.
Attention seniors, be safe with your affordable tub-to-shower conversion or enjoy an all-new bathroom. Contact the Board Store Home Improvements today for a prompt free estimate. High quality at lower prices.
Gorgeous view here this afternoon from CityCam 8 in downtown La Crosse. You can see that crystal clear blue sky there with temperatures at 39 degrees here at the airports, but we are looking at south winds at around 7 miles an hour, causing a bit of a wind chill here at 34. Visibility good at 10 miles for that lunch hour commute there. 38 degrees now in Eau Claire with sunshine here as well. It does feel like 32 right at the freezing mark from that west-southwest wind currently sustained at 8 miles an hour. Temperatures everywhere else here this afternoon to start at this lunch hour, looking at readings into the 30s. Some of us, though, into the 40s. We got 40 right now in Boscobel, seeing 33 in Sparta, 41 degrees now in Winona, and 38 in Black River Falls. Now, we are going to be looking at temperatures warming up into the lower 40s for those of us that haven't quite reached the 40s just yet the next hour or two. And then by 5 o'clock, we start to see some increasing clouds with 37 being the temperature, partly cloudy, and 33 being the temperature by the time we reach around 8 o'clock this evening. Forecast high temperatures today look like this, with highs mainly into the 40s across our central and southern communities. A little cooler, though, towards the north around the Chippewa Valley, including areas like Eau Claire today. Your high will be 39 degrees instead of the 40s like everyone else, though. We are looking at those clear skies all across the Coulee region right now, which will continue, as you can see on Sky Tracker, over the next couple of hours. I am watching this next disturbance back to the west, though. That could cause some increasing clouds to move in here during the evening between that 5 to 7 p.m. hour or so before it begins to clear out of here by the time we reach 10 o'clock. Now, I am watching this next frontal disturbance back towards the west that is expected to move through here as we head into the day tomorrow. And we may see a little bit of some clouds here mixed in with some sunshine as the system continues to pull through in general by the time we reach around 8 o'clock tomorrow evening. evening, those off and on clouds will continue. Now, we are going to see a change in our temperatures here coming up behind this cold front system. You can see we have another mild day with highs into the 40s on Thursday, but then by Friday, our highs will drop into the 30s, upper 30s, that is, under mainly cloudy conditions. As we reach this weekend, I'm watching yet another system that could give us a slight chance that is maybe a couple of flurries or some snow showers there for Saturday and Sunday, with highs around 37 on Saturday, followed by 41 on Sunday, and then much more seasonable under partly cloudy skies with highs around 39 Monday through Wednesday, with temperatures mainly into the 20s over the next several days as well.
All right, so enjoy the 44 today and tomorrow.
Hey, we'll take it, right?
Yeah, thank you, Derek. Coming up next, Joy of Sharing is just around the corner. How the Hunger Task Force works to end hunger in the La Crosse community.
Bring the family to Snowy Ridge Tree Farm in Westby. Find your Christmas tree and a great family adventure. Cut your own or choose from our pre-cut selection. Bring your family for a fun holiday tradition. Snowy Ridge Tree Farm, Westby.
To everyone who appreciates a handcrafted meal, are you ready for a taste of Wisconsin?
Butterburger's cooked fresh, just the way you like.
The way you love. Definitely love. And our thick and creamy frozen custard, we make it for you all throughout the day. All day.
All day, every day.
Put it in the extra work and not cutting corners.
Takes a little longer.
But it's how we've always done it at Culver's. Because making your meal with care shows how much we care.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Save big money on Works Power Tools at Menards. Known for innovative designs and affordable prices, Works provides power and ease to get the job done right. Upgrade your power tool collection with the Works 20-volt cordless 5-tool combo kit. It features a 1/2-inch drill driver, 1/4-inch impact driver, circular saw, reciprocating saw, and an LED work light, all powered by Works 20-volt power share batteries. Get it all for $149 after $40 mail-in rebate.
Walt never smoked a day in his life, so when he developed a bad cough, we never thought lung cancer, but that's what it was. What gives a non-smoker lung cancer? A friend suggested we check the house for radon. Sure enough, it was high. We've had it taken care of now, but I wish we'd known sooner. Walt died 4 weeks and 5 days after the diagnosis. If you haven't had your home checked for radon, do it. Do it for your family. No one should lose someone they love because of this.
Snowy Ridge Tree Farm, we're more than trees. Bring the kids and enjoy the zip lines, hot chocolate, and cookies. Stop in the cabin for our locally crafted gifts. Bring the family to Snowy Ridge Tree Farm in Westby.
You never know who you're helping by sharing your story. Showing girls that anything is possible.
Don't let nobody hold you down.
Teachers make all the difference in the world. And like people think y'all look alike.
You can be our son.
I love Jennifer.
I love a good surprise. Oh my God! See the people, they're here for you. Ladies, let's go.
It don't matter.
Weekdays at 4 on News 8. Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
This Friday is News 8 Now's annual Joy of Sharing at the Onalaska Festival Foods. We'll be collecting food donations for the Hunger Task Force. It's a free and local food bank that works to eliminate hunger in La Crosse. Although hunger in the area is an ongoing issue, it's especially trying for families during the cold winter months.
This time of year is when the need is always the highest. It's getting colder out and people are making those decisions whether they're going to pay their heat bill or feed their families. I mean, those are tough decisions.
The Hunger Task Force will accept all non-perishable food items, but this year they are especially in need of peanut butter and tuna. News 8 Now will be accepting your donations at the Festival Foods in Onalaska Friday from 5 a.m. till 6:30 p.m. You can also drop off unwrapped new Toys for Tots or cash donations for the Salvation Army. Stay with us. We'll have a final check of your forecast when we come back.
We are all here to support one another.
Hi, I'm Greg.
Hi, Greg.
I bought our vacuum at a box store. I was shopping for groceries and I came out with a vacuum.
I did the same. I was shopping for clothes.
Candles.
Kitty litter.
Hey group, we're not here to judge. We all made the same mistake before deciding to go to A1 Vacuum to make the right purchase. I'm sorry.
Kitty litter.
Our business is picking up.
Theo's nose was cause for alarm, so Dad brought Puffs Plus lotion to save it from harm. Puffs has 50% more lotion and brings soothing relief. Don't get burned by winter nose. A nose in need deserves Puffs indeed. America's #1 lotion tissue.
Ooh, stuffed up again?
So congested.
You need Sinex Saline from Vicks.
Just Sinex? Breathe.
What is... Wow.
Sinex? Breathe. Ah.
If you've been injured in a personal injury accident, call Schwebel Getz and Sieben.
I was riding my bike in the crosswalk when I was struck by a vehicle. Our family had used Schwebel Getz and Sieben in the past.
When something like this happens, I mean, what do? Do you pick up a phone book and page through it and pick the first one and hope that it's going to work out? When Tony told me about Schwebel Getz and Sieben and their great reputation and how they used them in the past, I had full trust, and we definitely picked the right people.
At Toma Health, we provide compassionate hospice and palliative care for our community.
Hospice is for end-of-life and comfort-focused cares. Hospice can be provided in the home, it can be provided in the facility that a patient might live in, and also in our Serenity House. All of our staff gives exceptional care, and we're always making sure that the patient themselves is extremely comfortable and that the family also has everything that they need to be able to get through this process. Toma Health, Hospice Touch, and Serenity House, together in care.
News 8, your home for Super Bowl 58.
The Drew Crew is here.
Magic's gonna happen.
Yes.
We're all learning about things that are meaningful and important, as well as silly and fun. We're all one big happy family.
Weekdays at 3 on News 8.
We got a mild day here once again for tomorrow with a high of 44. Now, we will be looking at some cooler conditions on the way for Friday and also into this weekend. Now, speaking of this weekend, I'm watching for a slight chance of a couple of snow showers or flurries from our Nexus system heading into the first half of next week. We got partly cloudy but seasonable temperatures as highs will be into the upper 30s, lows into the 20s.
All right, we will stay bundled up over here.
Yeah, that's the best you can do. But today, hey, I mean, maybe won't need that big winter jacket.
Right, yeah.
Just a light jacket, you should be fine today.
And the sun is shining today,
Yeah,
so that's
good.
always a win.
It's always a positive.
Yes, thanks, Derek. And thank you for joining us today at noon. We will see you back here tonight. Have a great day.